As the search for longevity intensifies, the boundaries between traditional pharmacology and natural medicine are beginning to blur. At the center of this convergence is a surprising contender: psychedelics, particularly psilocybin, the active compound in certain mushrooms. While drugs like metformin and rapamycin have long dominated the anti-aging conversation due to their well-documented effects on metabolic and cellular pathways, psilocybin and similar compounds are now being studied not only for their impact on the brain, but also for their potential to influence whole-body health and aging at a systemic level. The question is no longer whether psychedelics have medical relevance, but whether they could meaningfully complement or even rival established pharmaceuticals in the fight against aging. Metformin and rapamycin have earned their place in the longevity toolkit through decades of research. Metformin, a diabetes drug, activates AMPK, a cellular energy sensor that mimics the effects of caloric restriction, leading to improved insulin sensitivity, reduced inflammation, and possibly extended lifespan. Rapamycin, an immunosuppressant originally used in transplant medicine, inhibits mTOR, a nutrient-sensing pathway tied to cellular growth and aging. In mice, rapamycin extends lifespan and improves resilience to age-related diseases. Both drugs are now at the center of human trials targeting aging directly, rather than disease alone. Psychedelics, in contrast, were long dismissed as recreational or purely psychiatric substances. But recent breakthroughs have revealed that compounds like psilocybin may exert profound physiological effects beyond the brain. These substances bind to serotonin receptors, especially the 5-HT2A subtype, not only in the brain but also in the skin, gut, cardiovascular system, and immune cells. This raises a fascinating hypothesis. Could psilocybin modulate aging by influencing systemic inflammation, oxidative stress, and cellular repair processes? Emerging research suggests it might. Preclinical studies indicate that psilocybin reduces oxidative stress and may preserve telomere length, the protective caps at the ends of chromosomes that shorten with age. Other psychedelic compounds have shown the ability to enhance neuroplasticity, reduce chronic inflammation, and reset dysfunctional stress response systems, all factors implicated in aging and degenerative disease. In fact, one of the most promising effects of psychedelics is their ability to reboot the brain and possibly the body, restoring flexibility, resilience, and a youthful pattern of gene expression that becomes rigid and maladaptive over time. Unlike rapamycin, which suppresses immune activity, or metformin, which primarily targets metabolic pathways, psilocybin may operate as a holistic modulator, affecting mood, motivation, neuroendocrine signaling, and inflammation all at once. This systems-level reset may be particularly valuable in older adults, where the mind and body are closely entangled. Loneliness, depression, and chronic stress are not only mental health challenges, but biological accelerants of aging. Psilocybin-assisted therapy has shown the ability to reduce psychological suffering, increase emotional connectedness, and foster lasting behavioral change. In doing so, it may indirectly support physical health, immune function, and healthy lifestyle habits that pharmaceuticals alone often cannot achieve. Importantly, psychedelics do not need to replace traditional anti-aging drugs to be impactful. They may work synergistically. A person taking metformin or rapamycin may still suffer from chronic emotional dysregulation, trauma, or lifestyle factors that undercut the benefits of cellular therapies. Psilocybin, by promoting introspection, mental clarity, and emotional release, could help break these behavioral patterns, enabling individuals to better adhere to healthy diets, exercise routines, and sleep hygiene. This mind-body integration may be essential for long-term health span. What's more, psychedelics do not need to be taken daily. Unlike pharmaceuticals that require consistent dosing, psilocybin may offer lasting benefits after just a few sessions, minimizing the risk of long-term side effects or dependency. This episodic use model may reduce the burden on the body while still delivering potent psychological and physiological rejuvenation. Still, significant questions remain. We are only beginning to understand the long-term effects of psychedelics on aging biology. Most studies have been conducted in animals or small groups of humans, often under tightly controlled conditions. We do not yet know the optimal dosage, frequency, or combination with other therapies for anti-aging effects. Moreover, while psychedelics appear safe in healthy individuals, they may pose risks for those with certain psychiatric conditions or cardiovascular vulnerabilities. Nonetheless, the the broader potential is undeniable. In a future where aging is approached not only as a biological process, but as a psychological and social one, psychedelics may offer a unique bridge. They do not merely fight aging with biochemistry, they invite people to reframe their lives, their habits, and their relationships, which are all deeply intertwined with how we age. In this light, the future of anti-aging may not be a contest between psychedelics and pharmaceuticals, but a collaboration. A truly effective approach to longevity will likely blend metabolic regulators like Metformin, growth pathway inhibitors like Rapamycin, and mind-expanding tools like Psilocybin. Together, these compounds may help us not only live longer, but live with more vitality, clarity, and purpose. That, ultimately, may be the most powerful anti-aging medicine of all.